For my current events presentation, I've chosen the Damar Hamlin incident and how this relates to sports morality. In the first quarter of a Monday Night Football game on January 2nd, Bills defensive back Damar Hamlin went in for a tackle on Cincinnati Bengals receiver T. Higgins. As Hamlin went for the tackle, Higgins dropped his head into the chest of Hamlin, ultimately sending him into cardiac arrest. Hamlin stood up briefly after the hit before ultimately collapsing onto his back. As time went on, the worry of players was clearly seen as TV cameras panned into players who looked like they were shocked and had never seen anything like it in their life. It wasn't until after the first commercial break where we really saw how serious the incident was, with all the players in shock as what happened. After Hamlin was rushed out in an ambulance to receive medical attention, it was seen on the broadcast that the coaches were talking to the referees. Shortly after, we were left with these statements.
To say a prayer for Damar. They're going to try to continue to play this game. Sean Smith has gone over to each head coach. The two head coaches you can see got together, and they'll have 5 minutes to warm up. And Troy, I mean, you played this game for the majority of your life, and then after that, you've been calling these games. First of all, I've never...
These statements left many viewers shocked, and this decision to resume play was torn apart by many across social media. The general consensus from just about everybody was that resuming play wouldn't be the right thing to do, and thankfully, shortly after, the game was postponed. The next morning, the league publicly denied that it was their ruling to resume play. However, we do see players appear to warm up in the video. How this incident was handled was a major example of morality in sport. Morality is defined as principles concerning the distinction between right and wrong and good and bad behavior. This is different from the examples of morality we've seen in class because this pertains to morality when something unthinkable happens in sport instead of morality within the rules of sport. Thankfully, Hamlin is fully recovered and plans to return to football. I think this incident makes for a great example of morality in sport because nothing like this has ever happened before, and hopefully this sets the precedent for what to do in the future.